A lot of people feel themselves getting somewhat depressed and anxious and worried at this time of year. That can be because of upcoming family visits, and sometimes those are challenging and not that happy. So that may be part of it, or that you don't have close friends or family and it's an anxious time about being alone or sad. But there's also something going on around us in the planet, in this solar system, that is affecting that. And it helps a lot of people to understand what it is. At this time of year in the northern hemisphere, the days are getting shorter and the nights are getting longer every night. And we feel that. We feel the darkness encroaching on us. And if we don't understand anything about it, that can feel depressing or scary. So it will help you to know that spiritually what's happening is this is what mystics call the darkness that comes just before dawn. That the darkest hour is before dawn. So it's getting dark because mystically the great light is about to be born again into the earth. All the traditions have around the winter solstice what's called the Festival of Lights in some form or another. And it's all of them tell of the coming of the great light. In Christian tradition, we have Christmas at this time, commemorating the birth of Jesus, who was known as the light of the world. So actually, if you get still and meditate and go inside, you'll discover that as the outside is getting darker and darker, our inside is actually getting brighter and brighter at this time. In Christianity, we have Advent, we call the 4 weeks before Christmas, the 4 Sundays before Christmas. And the tradition is that 1 candle is lit on the first one, and 2 on the second, and then 3, and then 4, and they symbolize the growing of the light, which, as you may notice, outside it's actually getting darker and darker. But that is to remind us that inside, if you tune in, you'll find it starting to get brighter and brighter, and it reaches the highest point at the winter solstice on December 21st, and then coming into the world on Christmas Day. So when you tune in, you'll find this is a great, joyful time of the growing of the light. And when you look around and see things decorated with light, they're to remind you that though outside it's getting darker, inside, if you get still and tune in, you'll find that the spiritual light is growing brighter at this time of year. Then you can enter into the joy of the season and can celebrate the coming of the great light.